there's some real money in the room.
All right, man. Today on RealToonTV, we have two Houston legends in the building. Y'all already know Miggity Mike D, aka One on One with Mike D,
yeah,
aka Dirty Third, aka Mr. One Deep, you know what I'm saying, sidekick. Goddamn me, Mike D in the house, you know what I'm saying?
That bitch slide kicking out this nigga, dog.
you know, Mike D, you known for that's what you known for.
Hey, what the
Right or wrong though, you known for showing up. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it. You know, I ain't gonna say you ride row meat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that you stand up like a real friend supposed to, whether he right or he wrong. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to respect that.
I'm finna turn into his hitman in a minute. If I go to ride any beat this him, but I hate this nigga. What's going on? Tune, real money in the room.
No, I'm talking about. And on the side of you, got another Houston legend, OG Tulo, man. Platinum recording artist, Scarface's former artist, first artist ever. And I believe you were signed when you were what, 12 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to get into it. I want to get all into it, and I don't want to wait to get into it. But before we get into it, what happened at Mike D's house?
And choices we got in life, those were your choices. Who shot who? Somebody got shot?
You know, I pulled up to do an interview.
Yeah.
And I got patted down.
Yeah.
And he told me I couldn't come in with all that going on because somebody just did it to themselves. And
man, you know, it was already understood with me and bro when we hook up, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be a movie, man.
Every time.
So, you know, the people that was down, that was really down before that came out, you know, I appreciate the ones that was you know, concerned and all that old stuff. But I really want to give a big shout out to the trolls, man. Right. Y'all did y'all thing, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
I swear.
Y'all keep going in them comments, man, being comedians and, you know, speaking on y'all perspectives, man. You know, we up now.
Yeah. We can take the cheddar low and cheddar bob jokes.
Cheddar low, man.
And the ride meat jokes from Tunes. Now let it take it to the bank, baby. Yeah. Let's go.
One thing about cheddar bar, he had that thing on him.
Yeah.
And if it wouldn't went the opposite way, he was finna slide.
What? Man, talk to him.
So I had the opportunity to watch the video, right? And y'all are having a casual, regular conversation. And this is also on SNL. You know what I mean? This is made every major news outlet.
Yeah, coronavirus.
Night show, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it's made it there. You know, over how many views on Twitter?
On Twitter, it was alone was 50 million.
Instagram?
20 to 30.
TikTok?
60.
So you went viral for allegedly shooting yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the leg. But you're here.
Yeah.
So I'm trying
not limping, no.
Right. Was it staged or what did y'all, you know what I mean? What transpired?
Man, at the end of the day, this is the thing, man, that I was talking to bro about. It's like we can post new videos, new songs. We can be recorded passing out turkeys in our community and stuff. And that shit I only get like 1 or 2 likes and 1 share. But then the nigga do some shit that, you know, whatever, you know, content creator, whatever, how it go. And that shit run to the moon.
Right.
So
I think we went a little further than the moon.
Yeah. Pluto, goddamn, Future, what's up?
They talking in Chinese. They talking in
shit.
Arabic, all kind of stuff, man. It's crazy,
yeah, man. So it don't matter what I say. You still got the people who believe that shit AI on stage, and you got the people who believe what they believe. So that's what it is, man. You know, don't nobody, you know, even people that put conspiracy theories and shit out there, man.
Oh yeah.
Were you scared?
That shit.
Were you scared when it happened?
I mean, it was just, you know, everybody, we just in that bitch turned up, man. We doing us, man. I mean, babe, you seen Corleone? Hey, shit, geez, babe, nobody.
So, man, I was lost.
Yeah.
Do you feel me?
Yeah, I'm trying to see why no bullets came out. Like you just had a loaded gun with no bullets, or?
Man, we gonna leave everything to these people's imagination, man.
Right.
You know, and once again, trollers, Please continue commenting, continue being comedians, man. You know, after a hard day at work, man, I love reading them comments, man, laughing at you joking.
I swear, man.
Right. Well, much congratulations to you. You know what I'm saying, on your success, and for sure, Miggity Mike D. You know, I've supported you since you started, and really, actually, before you started on the podcast blast, right?
Yeah, I blew up on RealToon first, so just so they know that.
Yeah, people act like they don't know that. You know what I mean? For whatever reason. But right now, I want to focus on OG Tulo. So, where are you from originally?
I'm from Home Clark.
Okay, so you're from Houston.
Yeah, Houston.
Okay. How was it growing up in Herm Clark?
I left the Clark early, man. I left the Clark at like 10, 11.
Okay.
Then when I moved to the West, that like baby New York, man. It's like a whole different thing, man. Cause like the Clark full of like neighborhoods, so it's like my mama went to school with your mama, you know what I'm saying? I was be there 30, 40 years.
Right.
But in that West, it's 100 million apartments.
Right.
People from all around the world and them be. So you know,
Jumping.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people thought the West was like the suburbs back then.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how far back. What, 60s or some shit?
Well, in my era, certain parts was nicer than others. But when you had like the trenches, greenhouse patio, you know what I'm saying?
That's
you skip over, it was nice licks out there. Let's just say that. It was a good place to hustle in the late 80s, early 90s.
She like what, Ballard or West or some shit?
Is it?
I don't know.
But when we say West, we mean Wild Wild West.
Yeah, I am. We don't.
Yeah. Sure.
Right. Well, how was the West? And what year around was it that you were there?
Man, it's what, like 92, 93?
9293.
Yeah.
I had the honor and privilege of interviewing a few guys from the West who were around and active in that area. My guy Trey D, and a guy named K Dog, and they described that back then the West was like the home of gangbanging in Houston. Like that was going on the West. You know what I mean?
I mean, man, like during my era out there, it was really more on like some D-boy getting to the money players, even the whole H, man. But as the generations that came after, it turned to gangland, man. But wasn't really on tripping on that kind of time, not like that.
Right. Now, at 12 is when you meet Scarface. Yeah. So how did you meet Scarface?
In the trenches, man, in the apartments bro was just talking about, on the West in Greenhouse.
Yeah.
We were trapping in front of like a little corner store. Mm-hmm. But one of these stores, man, where we so caught up in our addiction for us hustling to where like people mamas and stuff pull up to this store. And we all in her window with, trying to stain them and shit. So it's like, if you came there, you was a lick. That's how we looked at it.
Right.
So when one of the rapper like one of J Prince like right hand man that came to the store and a nigga approached him the same way, and I guess being so young or whatever, he'd asked me if I rap. I was like, nah, I don't do no rapping. So I gave my beeper number and shit, and as they had a pre-production studio in Greenhouse.
Okay.
So they'll page me, I'll come over there and take them that shit. But as I'm steady coming through there, I guess this around the time like the kid rap wave jumping off.
Right.
So, I guess J Prince being a businessman he is, seen a lane in it. And I mean, if you know rap a lot history and the type of artists and stuff they have, a young dude that's authentic, we ain't gotta make them, we ain't gotta.
Facts.
Yeah, so it's like, he went with his move.
Right. And so, so it was more of J Prince's call than it was Scarface's.
It was really, to an extent, but it was more like a working with RP AWOL from the Black Monks.
Right.
Yeah, so it was more just working with him, and then every so often after so many songs, send it into the J, and then because RP Bushwick, man, RP 3-2, but like
RP Bushwick, Bill.
Yeah, so it's like all of them used to be there every day. So it's like when I'm sitting there trying to badass, let me hear something. So a nigga, back and forth from the cut there. And Eventually, she
What was the wildest thing you saw with Bushwick Bill? I've heard a lot of wild stories about him.
Well, with Bushwick, I heard more stories than I actually seen. Just like whenever I was in his presence, he was more of like I don't know, real life disciplinary type time, but like I always had food for thought and knowledge.
For real. Yeah.
So it's like whenever I was in this company or whatever, it was always like them platinum seeds in my brain, you know what I'm saying? On some knowledge shit.
Now, what was the first song that actually went platinum while you were signed with Scarface?
Bring It On off the Ghetto Boys to Death Do Us Part album.
Okay. So how was that to go platinum?
At the time, you know, I was 12. So I was naive to everything that was taking place. You know what I'm saying? I came from the streets to this. So in my mind at that time, it really wasn't nothing. I'm just doing what everybody else doing. I ain't really realized the impact of that shit, bro, like years down the line.
So what is a 12-year-old doing in a trap house? You're around these rappers. You know what I mean? Like what are you doing at 12? Where's your mama at?
My mama died. And you know what's so crazy, man? Because now, with all this internet stuff the way it is and stuff, when I look at Lil' King, I be like,
that was you.
Yeah.
I was just finna say that.
Yeah. So it's like, I understand King, and I understand how, you know what I'm saying? I would have probably never broke. I wouldn't, ain't no problem. I wouldn't. I like, it ain't in me to, you know what I'm saying? But that vibe and that structure. So it's like, I feel like all we be seeing with little dude is, you know, what they be having for the camera and stuff. But I'm pretty for sure it's still some people that still lacing them up and making sure, you know, he's staying on top of his game like they was with me. Like it was half of the people who, you know, let me be me and do what we do. But it was still always, you know, getting them seeds planted in your mind, letting you know when you out of line, man, and that structure.
Right.
Hey, RealToon, there's some real money in the room.